I had a 2-1 in my head, but the more I think about it, this could be like a 3-2. Easily the biggest injury there out of 4 for both teams is the golden picking, guys. We're here for the Champions League. The champions. This is a big game. This is the game where Harry Kane could potentially announce himself as a world-class player. This is the game where he can finally prove himself on the biggest stage. Real Madrid are still trying to pimp everybody in the Champions League and say, you know what, we're actually going to go ahead and actually win this 3 times in a row. So 6 points out of 6. These are the 2 teams who have pretty much taken control of the group, and it seems as if this is the 2 teams going to make their way, unless Dortmund can win their 2 games against Apple, and then, well, still, I'm really sold on Dortmund. So, for Tottenham, originally Lamela has been injured for a long time, Daniel has been injured for a long time, but Dele Alli is serving his red card suspension, and Victor Wanyama is out with a knee injury. As for Real Madrid, Gareth Bale is out, Kovacic is out, Danny Carvajal, we already heard about his heart problem. Hopefully he recovers from there. And Navas. Now that is big, because for me, easily the biggest injury there out of 4 for both teams is Keylor Navas. Because for me, I feel like Navas, he's never gotten his due. Do you know what it means where you make save after save, amazing save here, point-blank save, you put in great performances, match-winning saves, and people still say, man, when are we going to buy De Gea? Like, so what does Navas have to do to prove to the Real Madrid faithful that, look, mates, I am the guy, I am that dude. So for Tottenham, I think for them, they have to really try and take shots. That is what my tactic would be for me. They cannot waste this rare opportunity that Real Madrid are not going to be playing with their number 1 choice goalkeeper. So with that being said, once you know that's going in, Pochettino has to tell his boys that we cannot come away from Bernabeu without having at least 4, 5 or 6 shots on targets. We have to try and test these guys out. This is what we've got to try and do. So 100%, I do believe that what Tottenham should try and do is that, look, I think they should attack. I really feel that they should attack because I believe in Tottenham's defenders. I believe in Alderweireld and Vertonghen that they will be able to handle the interceptions and the kind of speed that Real Madrid can have when they break away. Remember, they don't have Gareth Bale, so you removed the speed of Bale in there, although they now have to contend with a Karim Benzema, Cristina, Isco, and so forth. But for Real Madrid playing on the Bernabeu, I do think that defensively they've really got to be wary. They've got to be wary. Yes, we know how they play, and I think the beauty about both of these teams is that they are so confident in their strategy that they're not going to chop and change based on who they are playing. Little tweaks and niggles here and there. For Tottenham, I think that they should take a lot more shots, and I think Real Madrid should perhaps try and worry a lot more defensively. So that's why I think Casemiro will have a huge game because, again, for Real Madrid, Harry Kane is a danger. You're going up against one of the hottest strikers in Europe right now, and they would have had to do their homework and say, mate, if you give this guy a clear shot on goal against a keeper, a number 1 non-keeper, most likely that's going to be a G. Most likely that's what's going to be a G. So I think it's going to be a very, very entertaining game and a very. I think this game is going to be end-to-end. So we're looking at maybe 5 or 4 goals are going to be, maybe 5 or 4 goals are going to be scored. But as I say that, you may see a lot of chances, but I don't think you will see like a 4-3 or a 3-2. That's possible, but I don't think it's hard, man, because I had a 2-1 in my head, but the more I think about it, this could be like a 3-2. This could be like a 3-2. So I think for Real, definitely, they know that you're going to go up against a very good defensive side. So I think for them, what they would want to do is how they roll in from each match at the Bernabeu. Modric and Tony K dictate. A huge thing as well is Wanyama not being there, because Wanyama plays a massive role being in that midfield and trying to break away. So without Wanyama in there, I think Modric and Toni Kroos will be able to have a lot of cheddar and will be able to really dictate the game. Hence why for Dembele, he's going to have a huge job. Dembele, Eriksen, and so forth. They have to hustle, press, because if they give Modric time on the ball, space, and they allow him to have the ease with which to do what he wants to do, they'll get destroyed. So they're going to almost copy what Barcelona used to do, which is that if you can get Madrid as far deep as possible and not in his comfort zone in the center of midfield, that's the best you can do, because you cannot fully nullify Madrid. This is a dude that 3 guys, 4 guys around him, he'll still find a way to really get his pass off. But I think for Tottenham, I just think that, especially with the upgrade that they have in Ori over Walker, who's the guy's crap, I think, Tottenham, you obviously, I'm assuming you're gonna roll with a Son and a Kane, 2 strikers, strike partnership. Yes, I said it again, strike partnership. I'm from the 90s, and I'm bringing back the flipping strike partnership. I'm going to be saying it every single time until every single team on the planet plays with the damn strike partnership. I think Tottenham can cause Real some issues. I think they can cause them some real issues, and I think for them, that's the whole point. Even if they lose this, they're still all right, because then they know that, okay, boom, on our home ground, let's roll. But the funny thing, though, is that I think this is the best chance for Tottenham to beat Real, because Real Madrid are very good away from home, because they are the best counter-attacking side in the world. So because most home sides play really attacking, that's why it plays into Madrid's hands to pretty much exploit that. Hence why they probably have one of the best away records out there. So this is Tottenham's best chance to. Tottenham can win. Don't get it twisted. I don't think they'll win, but they can win, and they've got a very good chance to win because of how they play Real Madrid at the Bernabeu and the fact that Keylor Navas is not going to be in goal. So, with that being said, though, I'm still going to keep with the scoreline that I had coming into this, and I'm going to say Real Madrid are going to win this 2-1. So I'm going to go with a 2-1 to Real Madrid. I do believe there are going to be chances, there are going to be opportunities, but I feel that at the end of the day, I just think Real Madrid's quality and their experience in defense, I think Sergio Ramos, he will, Kokome going to give issues with Kane, but I think overall, I think Sergio Ramos's experience and Varane's just speed and tackling and efficiency, I think that will be enough to really keep Tottenham quiet for most of the game, so they'll only be able to concede that 1G. So I'm going to roll with a Real Madrid 2-1. Guys, watch out for my post-match analysis straight after the game. Peace! Yo guys, thank you very much for this video. Remember to subscribe to the Football Hut, head over here, and to visit the official Half of Football Hut website, just click the link over there.